Chapter 8. Importance of Human Birth. Shri Sai Baba Food by NG Service and Shri Sai Baba Dormitory. His affection of Kulkanchand. As hinted in the last chapter, Hemapano explains his land, his pronounced remarks on the importance of human birth, and then precisely how Sai Baba begged his food, how Baijab served him, and how he slept in Masjid with the director Patil and Maslapet, and he we loved Kulkans of Rahata. Importance of human birth. In this wonderful universe, God has created billions of creatures or beings inhabiting heaven, hell, earth, ocean, sea, sky, and other immediate regions. Of this, those creatures or those souls who merits propagated go to heaven and live there, enjoy fruits of their action. When this done, they cast down, while the souls whose sins or determined prevalent goes down to hell and suffer consequences in the middle seats of a long time as they deserve. When their merits and demerits balance each other, they bond each other hearts and human beings are given chance to work. So ultimately, when their merits and demerits both drop down completely, they get violence and become free. To put the matter in a nutshell, souls get births and transmission according to their deeds and intelligence. Special value of the human body. As we all know, four things are common to all creatures: food, sleep, fear, and sexual unicorn. In this case, man is endowed with a special faculty, with knowledge. With help of this, he can attain God vision, which is impossible other. But it is for a reason the God may invent man fortune space to begin born as man, so that their final deliverance. Some say there is nothing worse than human body, which is full of filth, pilgrim and dirt, which is subject to decay and disease than dirt. There is no doubt true to a certain extent, but in spite of those drawbacks and defects, there is a special value of human body. The man has got capacity to acquire knowledge. It is only due to human knowledge that he can think present transient nature of the body itself, and the world get distracts the sense employments of discernment between real and unreal. That's the certain God vision. So if you reject or neglect the body, if it is petty, you lose a chance of God vision, and if you fondle it and run after sense enjoyments because it perceive we go to hell. The proper course therefore pursue the following: the body should have neglected, fondled, but it should be properly cared just neither neglected or fondled should be cared just a traveler horse, bacteria, or the pony. Wait till he reaches the destination, returns home. Thus, the body should be ever used to engage to attain God vision or self realization, which is supreme of life. It is said that God created various sorts of creatures. He was not satisfied, for none was able to know how appreciate his work. So he had to create the special being, man, and endowed him with a special faculty, knowledge. When he saw the man was able to appreciate his Leela's marvelous openness, he was highly pleased and satisfied. So it's really good to luck human body. Better luck get birth in the Brahmin family. Best one to get an opportunity of having resource Sai Baba feet and surrendering to him. Man endeavor. Realizing how precious human's life and knowing that death is certain to snatch at any time, we should be alert to achieve the body of our life. We should not make at least a delay, but every possible to attain great object. But just a widow is most unaccepted to get himself married to a new bride, or just a king leaves no stone under his six lost son. Or with all earnest seed, we should try to attain our end. Self-casting sings sloths and laziness, avoiding drowsiness. We should day and night meditate on the self. If we fail to do this, we reduce ourselves to the leaf of beast. How to proceed? Man's endeavor, I'm repeating again, realization of how precious the human life and knowing that death is certain and mismatches any time, we should be alert to achieve the object of all. We should not make least day but making every day has to get our object. Just a widower is most honest to get himself married to a new bride, or just a new king stoned unturned to seek his lost turn. So with all the earnestness and speed we should drive at an overhand. Self-realization. Casting aside sloth and laziness was not drowsiness. We should day and night meditate on self. If we fail to this, we will reduce ourselves of beast. How to proceed? The most efficient and speedy way to gain our object is to approach a saint or sage, Sadguru, who has himself obtained God vision. What cannot be achieved by the hearing, teaches, or study of religious work, it can be obtained with the company, such as our just a sun's long light, which all the stars put together cannot do. The Sadguru alone imparts spiritual wisdom, solves scared books and sermons cannot infuse. His moments and simple talks gives a silent advice. The witches of kings, calmness, distance, charity, balance, control of mind and body, egoless, are absorbed by the disciple as they've been practiced in such pure holy company. This enlightenment their minds lifts up the spirituality. Sai Baba was a sage guru, though he acted as a fakir. He was engrossed in the self. He always loved in beings who saw the God. By Prussia is not elated, he was not depressed by the misfortune as a king or pauper who sent to him. His glance would be termed beggar and take him. He used beg his food from the door to door in his scenery. Let us know how he did it. Baba begging food. Blessed are people of street in front of those whose Baba stood and begged called out, Holy, give me a piece of bread and spread his hand to receive the same. In one hand he carried out it, and other hand a jolly by a rectangular piece of cloth. He daily visited certain house one to door, liquid or semi-liquid things such as soup, vegetable milks, or buttermilk were resident of tiny cup, white cooked rice, blood, so taken on the jolly. Baba tongue knew no taste as he had acquired control it. So he would take care of the taste of different things collected together. What are the things he got in his jol and report with mixed patterns to heart content. Whether the particular things were tasty, otherwise never noticed. Baba's tongue is devoted states of altogether. Baba begged till noon, but his begging was very regular. Some days he went few rounds, other days 12 noons. Thus the food collector was thrown in a kundi, a tin pot. Dogs, cat, crows freely. Baba no drove away. Nobody prevented him doing anything. He could even dream water catches the horse and refused to poor helpless. Blessed indeed the life of noble person. People in the study took him beginning of Mat Fakir. He was known in the village by this name. How could one live and begging few grunts of breads and reversed? But Fakir was liberal of heart and hand, distant and charitable. Though he looked fickle and restless outside, he was firmly steady inside. He was inconsistent. Still, in the small village, there was a very few kind who recognized and recognized a great soul, which an instance given below. Baijab Baijab is Berlin Louis. Toratakota's mother, Bayajabai, used to woods every noon with a basket and a head counting bread and vegetables. She roamed in the jungle, books, trampolines, woodshops in the search of mad fakir. After hunting him, followed his fish, the fakir suddenly went while he placed the leaf before him, spread vegetables, etc. Thereon forcing by. Wonderful was her faith and service. Every day was surrounded the known and jungles was Baba, and particularly her service was now opinion by whatever name you call it. We never learned Baba till Asamati. Remember fully what service rendered Baba beneficial Hassan Magdalene. Both son and mother has great faith in Fakir, who was their God. Baba said after Fakir, the real lordship was everlasting and so called lordship. After some years, Baba left on going to woods, began to leave the village, take up school from the parents, troubles roaming the jungle ended. Dormitory of Trio, even blessed are saints in whose heart Lord was the duels unfortunate indeed. The devotees would get the benefits of a company such saints. Too much fortunateness token equally shared the company of Sai Baba. Baba also allowed them both equally. The three persons slept in masjid with the heads towards sides west north, with touching another center, stretching their beds lay on their chatting, gossiping many things till midnight. If a showed signs of sleep, they'd have woken up instance. If that I began more, Baba at once woke shook him. Placed him with his mother, he hugged him close, stroked his left back. This way for 14 years. Tata, leaving his parents alone, slept in Masjid upon love of Baba. How happy and never forgotten those days. How to measure love and value of grace, Baba. After passing away his father, Tata took charge of house of sleep at home. Kulchanda of Rahata. Baba loved Ganpat Koti, full of steady. He equally loved Chandrasekhar Munal of Rahata. After the Shet, Baba loved his nephew Kulchand equally, even though perhaps watched his welfare day and night. Sometimes in the bullet court, other times, tin friends Baba Ratha people village came out and music. Then he was Razir Baba, that village came out when in music. Baba escaped village prostrate before him. Then was taken to the village, a great pops and ceremony. The Kulchan took Baba to his house, seated him comfortably, seated and gave him food and good lunch. They talked for some time, after which Baba returned to given to let and blessing to all. Shri is a midway between Yugoslav or Ratna on one side of Nagaland other north. Baba never went beyond these places during his lifetime. He never saw the railway station, train, or travel by. Still, he knew the exact timings of and departure of all trains. Devotees who act according to Baba's instructions, which were given by him, the time taking his leave fared well. Those disregarded suffered mishaps, asked more about matters will be told in the next chapter. Bow to Shri Sai, peace to be all. Note an incident has footnote of end of this chapter. Baba, love of Kulchand, he asked one afternoon Kulchand Dikshit to go around fetch Kulchand to him. At the same time, appeared before Kulchand's funeral, asked him to come study. There is described in the body of Bow Shri Sai chapter 30. Tanga, it is fast pulled coach used in India.